Hello! Welcome to another video, my loves. Well, today's video is going to be a little different from the videos I usually make here on the channel, right? I was kind of out of ideas about what to do here on Sunday. I thought about making a cheat post or something like that. But then at the same time, I lost motivation. I don't know, my mind just went blank. And then suddenly, out of nowhere, I remembered an amazing story about a rescue that happened in Russia, where a soldier rescued a cat that was stuck in a tree. This is a really old story, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to take this and do it for the channel. That's it. I'm going to bring this story in a different way here, with a somewhat different theme for the channel. Let's see what happens. What happens is the following. This video is subtitled, but the subtitles there don't really match what they are saying. They are pre-made subtitles that are somewhat humorous to turn it into a meme. So, what did I decide to do? I took the original video and dubbed it based on that subtitle to make it more dynamic, more funny, so you don't have to keep reading subtitles, right? So I dubbed it, and there is a lot of content like this, many stories, many videos like this that are subtitled. Sometimes they don't even have subtitles and everything that I'm thinking of bringing here to the channel, you know, to grab and dub, even if it's just for fun and everything else, so we can relax and have a good time here. So I really hope that you enjoy what I did here. I hope it entertains you. I hope you, I don't know, just give a little laugh, something like that. At least it distracts you. That's always the intention here, right? To entertain you and mainly bring a bit of fun here. A little joy for us to enjoy. Let's have a laugh. Because things are tough. Man, it's tough. Everything now, even jokes. The guys are debating about it now. It's surreal. So with you now, the incredible story of the rescue of the cat, Barsik. Today I bring you an incredible true story that marked an entire generation. A simply emotional story full of twists with a surprising ending. Today, I am going to tell you the story of the rescue of the cat Barsik. Our story takes place in the former Soviet Union during a harsh winter on the eve of Christmas,
when the young soldier Myrkorov Putin was returning to his home to spend Christmas with his family. Yes, Myrkorov Putin is a cousin of Vladimir Putin, one of the few family members who have not yet been imprisoned or executed by the supreme leader of Russia. And while he was on his way back to his family, Myrkorov encountered this scene. Bask, come back here. Hey, dear. Come back to mommy, my sweetie. Upon seeing the scene of this poor lady crying out for her cat, who could freeze to death if he spent the night outside, Myrkorov Putin didn't think twice and decided to help her immediately, taking full control of the situation. Be quiet, my lady. Shouting won't make the cat come down from there. After restoring order in the house and managing the crowd that was extremely worried about the physical safety of the poor cat Barsik, Soldier Myrkorov thought it was completely unnecessary to bother a rescue team with such nonsense, and decided that he would resolve the situation himself. After all, he had no other option, right? Since he had come in, taking responsibility and beating his chest, there was no turning back now. He had to sort this out. Then Soldier Myrkorov began to use all the survival techniques he learned in the army, initiating his bold rescue plan. Who let this young man in here? You shouldn't have let him in. Don't listen to that gentleman. Trust the work of a professional. Pay attention to this throw, you nosy old ladies. Hey, someone down there film this launch.
It was supposed to hit the cat. Well, probably that poor family downstairs who had absolutely nothing to do with this whole situation is now going to freeze to death. Because our dear soldier Myrkorov just broke their living room window in the middle of the Russian winter. Fearing that soldier Myrkorov might continue breaking the windows of the remaining floors, the population thought it best to give him a suggestion. All right, I will play again. For God's sake, don't let him throw the bottle. Bring the toilet paper. Toilet paper won't clean up the mess I made, sir. It's for you to throw, idiot. Ah, I see. Myrkorov then throws the toilet paper. However, The cat Barsik shows no sign of coming down from the tree. It is when our dear soldier Mirkorov decides to use another technique, shaking the tree until the cat falls. Oh my God, he's going to throw my cat. For God's sake, don't let him do that. Don't worry, Sarakovi. If he falls, we'll catch him. Calm down, calm down. There's no reason for despair or panic. The cat is fine. Just look. He is even starting to enjoy this. He thinks it's a game. Once again, Mirkorov fails miserably in his mission. But of course, he's not going to give up that easily. And it's when he starts showing signs of exhaustion that he decides to adopt a more hostile way of dealing with the problem. We're going to have to give him a good scare. Why is that kid still here? Get him out of here. Kid is your tail, ma'am. I'm just a man trying to do the right thing here. I need a firearm. Do you have one? But unfortunately for Soldier Mirkorov, the nosy neighbor only had an axe. I only have this axe. A loaded revolver would be better, but that's okay. I have an idea. Tired of being embarrassed after failing several times on a completely random mission, he had called upon himself. Mirkorov knew he had already gone too far and could not give up on rescuing the poor cat Barsik. One way or another, he would have to fulfill that Christmas promise he made to the poor lady.
I am the damn salvation of your cat. I will get him out of there.
Mirkorov remembers that promise, then becomes desperate, and desperate men take desperate actions. Mirkorov promised that he would get the cat down, but at no point did he specify how he would do that, much less whether the cat would come down alive or dead.
Push. Push the tree. Push. There. Now it's going. Now, yes. Now it's going to come down, for better or for worse. Here it goes.
Oh my God, Besky! That crazy guy killed my cat!
My goodness. He hit the wire. It turned into a little barbecue of a cat. However, defying all expectations, our warrior cat Barsik was still alive, and he had just spent one of his 7 lives. However, in a matter of seconds, he would already spend another one. Look at that. How incredible. He's still alive. Does that mean I'm still a hero, right?
Bursky, come back here, dear. Is everything okay? Come back! Bursky!
Well, after causing an entire family to freeze to death by breaking their window in a winter of -40 and after leaving half the city without electricity on Christmas Eve, Soldier Mirkorov ultimately fulfills his promise. Unexpectedly. The cat was no longer in the tree, nor was the tree there anymore. So indeed, the rescue was successful.
Very well, let's talk here with our hero, Soldier Mirkorov. A quick word, do you think the cat Barsik will return?
Return. It's a good thing he is literally not my cat.
In the end, we can conclude that this story had a happy ending. I mean, except for the family that had their window broken during the harsh winter in Russia, and for half of the city's population that was left without power on Christmas Eve. And worse still, for the workers of the electric company who will have to leave their homes on Christmas Eve in a freezing winter to fix the power grid that our dear soldier Mirkorov broke. And it's not like Mirkorov wanted to bother anyone, right? No, folks, why? Why call the firefighters to solve this? Why mobilize a team? Why bother the guys on Christmas Eve over something so trivial? No, there's no need to bother people. Leave it to me. I'll take care of this. I'll get that cat out of the tree. And so our dear soldier Mirkorov, he didn't want to bother anyone, but he ended up bothering half a city. The guy simply seems like a pandemic. Everything he does disrupts people's lives. Well, in the end, what matters is that our dear kitten Barsik survived, at least until the rescue. And like all the information that comes from Russia, we never know the truth. It's impossible to know if he went back to his owner, or if he ended up wandering and eventually froze to death. What I think didn't happen, it shouldn't be Barsik's first winter, so he must have found his way.
However, it is impossible to know if he returned home, if he went back to his owner or not. We will never know this. What we know is that soldier Mirkorov promised and delivered. And that was today's incredible story. I have more stories like this here, which I might bring to you next Sunday. It's in your hands. Anyway, that was today's video. I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Leave your little like there if you liked this video, if you enjoyed it. If you found it interesting, if you had fun, if you liked this thing I did here. Anyway, at the end of the day, as I told you, it's about having fun. It's about relieving a bit of the stress, which is what I really need. And I believe that many people who watch me also need to forget a little about the troubles of the world, right? So that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you liked it. Subscribe to the channel. Leave your like if you like this video. A kiss on your butts. And see you in the next video, my loves. Bye.